So you've gone to therapy. Maybe you started the summer right at the end of the school year, and your child's been diagnosed with anxiety or ADHD or depression or really any other mental health diagnosis. And school's coming back around. August is just around the corner. And you might be asking yourself, what do I tell their teacher? Do I tell their teacher, or should I tell their teacher? My name is Emily Gilliam, and I'm a licensed therapist here at Neal Psychological Specialist. Let's talk a little bit about what to share with your child's teacher, what to say, and how to have that conversation with them if you do decide to have that conversation. There isn't a one-size-fits-all answer. Before you talk with their teacher, before you make that decision to talk with your child's teacher, ask yourself a few questions. First of all, and maybe most importantly, does my child have any certain feelings about me sharing this information with their teacher? Do they want their teacher to know? Is their mental health affecting school? Is it affecting their ability to learn or their friendships? What supports does the school already have? Are there limits to what availability in accommodations there are in your child's school? And what have teachers noticed that I might not necessarily be seeing? What have they come to me with in past years or in the last few months of the last school year that I don't necessarily see at home? And would those things be important to convey to the next teacher? Remember that mental health doesn't always stay at home. You can have a bright, bubbly, social child every day in your home who you're getting calls about constantly from school. It can look like trouble focusing. It can look like forgetfulness. It can look like difficulty connecting with friends or social isolation, low motivation, low self-esteem and confidence, a lack of desire to engage in the classroom or refusal of certain activities that they're doing there. When teachers have the right to information, they're often able to better offer appropriate supports and accommodations, maybe even build in small informal accommodations in certain classrooms or in certain subjects. And they can also work alongside you instead of guessing. I can't imagine a teacher thinking that a parent doesn't know that their child's having problems and having to come to that parent and express to them their worry or concern. I have to imagine that's a very anxiety-provoking conversation that they're gearing themselves up for. If they know this information beforehand, that's a lot easier for them to come to you with their concerns as well. My biggest piece of advice is to approach the conversation like a partnership. Your child is not a problem to solve. Their behavior isn't a problem to solve. It's an opportunity to learn new and different ways to communicate and be partners together. You and the teacher have the exact same goal for your child, helping them succeed in the classroom or even at home if they have information that might be helpful for them at home. Also, opening up the ability for the teacher to speak with your child's therapist. Again, if all situation is feeling good and your student feels comfortable with that relationship as well, that can be an invaluable source of information. If you have these questions, if you're discerning whether or not to talk to your child's teacher or educational environment about what's happening in therapy, or if you have concerns that they have a mental health diagnosis that's affecting their learning environment, give us a call here at NPS. A free 15-minute meet and greet might be exactly what you need to start the process of how to help them succeed in their learning environment. Thank you so much.